Hello, everybody. So, this is my first YouTube video, and today this is going to be a story time of how I almost drowned in Miami, Florida. Not Miami, I just wanted to say that to make it pizzazz. So, I'll get into the backstory and stuff. So, I was so excited to go see my aunt in Miami. Not Miami, just Florida. And I was gonna be like, I can't wait to go to the beach, can't wait to go to the pool, and I'm gonna be at the hotel. It's gonna be so much fun seeing all my cousins. And I was like, the plane ride's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And when I got on the plane, I was actually having a lot of fun. I was watching my movie on my Kindle, and I was watching the Lorax or something, and then I eventually fell asleep. But when we got off, and there was this, I was in my uncle's car, going to the place, and so when I got there, I made some friends. My favorite friend, I met. We're gonna call him Rajosh, and I don't have a script, so I'm just bringing the memory back, and his name is Rajosh, and he doesn't have anything to do with it. I just wanted to say he was my favorite. He might be out here watching this, but he's probably not. And so we were there, and the first night I was having a good time, just chilling, having a good time. And I had a nightmare because this is when I was really, really into Five Nights at Freddy's. I had a nightmare where I was the security guy, and the nightmare Chica or whatever jump scared me. I was terrified. As soon as I woke up, I was like, hey, I said hi to my cousin. His name is gonna be Joe. Okay, his name is Joe. And I told Joe that, hey, I just had this very scary nightmare. And I had this stupid idea to play the Five Nights at Freddy's on my Kindle at 3 in the morning, which could have been the dumbest thing because it was 4 in the morning, and if one of us gets scared and starts screaming like babies or Banshee, we're in trouble. So we start playing all that crap, and I gave him a turn. I was like, hey, you want to play? And he was like, yeah, sure. Joe was like, yeah, sure. And then he got on it. He survived one night, and then the second night, things started to change. What happened was, see, this is when I was 4, 5, 6. So I was, let's just say I wasn't that, I get scared easily. And when you get scared easily, and Joe was the same age as me. And guess what? What happened was, Joe got jump scared, and both of us screamed. And then my uncle came out and was like, what's happening? I don't really remember this part that well, but I don't know, but he was just like, don't play this because, don't do it, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then I hid in the cabinet because I was scared if I was getting in trouble. And then, this is kind of filler, but Rajosh, that was the other guy, I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Rajosh, we went to the pool. This is how I almost drowned. Not this isn't the part, but this is the pool I almost drowned in. And me and Rajosh go to the pool, and I didn't feel like wanting to jump in the pool because I was 4 or 5, so I didn't really like jumping in pools. I wasn't really comfortable with it. And yeah, and he was a year older than me, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna jump in. And I jumped in from the 3-foot mark because I was 3'2", 3'4" at the time. And then what happened was, I was having a good time with him, and then I got back, and I was like, oh, I just had such a good time with Rajosh. And I was like, oh, okay, good. I went to sleep, and the third day is where all the trouble happens. So, it's not that I just almost drowned. It's that, I wake up, and I have no Cheerios. I'm like, where are my Cheerios? I need the Cheerios to survive. Like, I was 4 or 5. I needed Cheerios to survive. That was one of my survival things. I needed Cheerios and water, and that's it. That's all I needed to survive for at least a month. And then, without burning down the house. But, And also, the CSGO gameplay in the background is kind of laggy, yes. But you're going to have to deal with it, okay? I just wanted to make a video, and that's it, okay? Okay. So, I didn't have my Cheerios. I was like, oh, this day stinks. I don't have any Cheerios. I was like, okay, I'm just going to hide in the cabin until someone gets down. I'm going to scare them. And guess who comes trotting down? Joe. I was like, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to scare him. And me, being the dumb 5 or 6-year-old or 4-year-old or whatever, didn't think about what happened yesterday morning. And then I jumped out of there and I was like, ah! He was like, ah! And yeah, that it didn't go. You probably know what would happen. And this is where all the juicy stuff happens. What happens is, okay, so I get the Cheerios at a shop or something, grocery store, and oh my gosh, and I eat my Cheerios. It takes place at 3, and yeah, I eat lunch. I get some nice crispy chicken tenders. They were the highlight of my day, just eating chicken tenders and Cheerios. But yeah, and then my sister was along. I never mentioned that. My sister was she was 3. She could talk, and she was 3, and she was like, I want to go to the pool. I don't know how her voice is going to be. I just wanted to say it like that. She was like, I want to go to the pool. And everyone agreed, and we're like, okay, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun at the pool. Me knowing I can't jump in, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can jump in, whatever. I'm still going to have a good time. And so I go into the pool. I, have a lot of fun. And, I'm just hopping around, just like, hey, what's up, my dudes? And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to not be afraid anymore. I'm going into the deep end. I went into where it's 5-6 feet deep. And this is where the bad stuff happens. I only have 10 seconds. Okay, you know what happens is, I fall down. I almost drown. I basically drown. And yeah, the end, my aunt saves me. Okay, the end. Haha. Okay, so like and subscribe.